Alright, in this first video, what we're doing is generating a basic sketch of our character. What do I mean by this? Only that we're not going to generate details of any kind. We're not going to make wrinkles or any minimum details of our character, because that's going to take valuable time. We're going to realize that making those little details from the very beginning is not such a good idea. First of all, we're going to make changes on the character, and in doing so we'll lose some details. And second of all, it is going to distract us from our main goal. What we want to do is to generate some basic proportions, so this character that is set by default by Zbrush looks as similar as possible to Hawk. A bit thicker, but in relation with the properties of a normal person. For this, we're using a template that I previously uploaded. Both from the front as well as from the side. In case you don't know how to upload it, it's done from the draw window. So we upload the front and the left views. Once that's done, we're going to use only the move and transpose brushes to generate the basic shape of our character. Remember to activate the symmetry, and let's get started. The idea is not to spend that much time on this. The faster we get this general sketch done, the better. We're going to invert here. As you see, I'm not worrying about any details of the character. I'm doing a very fast work to generate the basic proportion of the character. First, I'm going to work on the frontal view. Then, I compare it with the side view to complete all the details. I insist, do not worry if the character turns out to be ugly. We're not worrying about that right now. Here, we could use either transpose or gizmo. I'm used to using transpose myself, but both of them work good. Here we can protect the face and start to modify its muscles. That's the good thing about using the basic grid that Zbrush provides by default. It saves us time in doing details in certain areas to generate the basic shape of the character. We don't have to do the fingers or the basic shape of the muscles. This grid already has them. In big projects, you're going to see that it helps a lot. Saving time is something we all look for. In case we want to see the back, we click in the fill mode. It basically makes the image clearer. You don't want to close the arms too much. We will have to sculpt the armpits later on, so if we have the arms too close to the trunk, it will be harder. We will then have to open the arms, which will cause us a bit of trouble and lose some details. So we better get ahead of it and leave some space in the armpits so we can sculpt the arms easily. So this is important as well. We gotta soften some areas so we keep the polygons level and we don't have any troubles with details later on. A few softened brushes will help us to do this. We could do the same thing we use on the feet with the hand. Using the transpose and the fill, we get a bigger size. We're going to rotate it. Obviously, we're going to get extremely long fingers in comparison with the base, but this is something we can easily fix. Let's increase the feel and finish the corrections. We see that the biceps extend to this area. This part right here is longer. We're going to shorten it. We see right here the problem, but we already know it's no big trouble to fix. We can leave the fingers like this for the moment. We need to make them a little bit flatter and shorter, but at this stage it's no problem. So what we have at this point is a skinny person, but with large hands and feet. Here we begin to modify. The feet are extremely large in relation with the head, so we're going to fix that right now. At this stage, we try not to make a lot of details, so let's spend the less time possible because that's what we're going to need later on. Perhaps a little more hip? So, we are reaching the end of this video. We need more work on the arm, a little bit on the back. Okay, let's cut the parts we don't need and let's start the fix. Let's see how our character looks like. And it's ready.